All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his words in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, all right, this morning, was dealing with, all right, no sweat, no glory, and being circumspect, all right, because hey, we in crunch time, we in the times right before Yahweh Shai is about to enter, all right, into this realm, as we speak about war, as we speak about, the inflation, the economy crashing, we speak about the violence, we speak about, um, the sea hip, the charagma. Well, these are all things that lead up to Yahweh Shai, and we want to be delivered, man. And as we understand more and more about the good news, the gospel, and what it entails, okay, we should have more and more of a desire for these things promised, all right, to us in the scriptures, man. All right, that's promised to the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We should have more and more and more of a desire, man. Okay, because we coming into some times, all right, where the Lord is about to do good unto his people, man. The Lord's finna have mercy. Okay, the Lord is finna give us the desires of our heart. But first, hey, we gotta sweat for it, man. We gotta sweat for this thing. And when you go into the scriptures, this is a grind. This is our life. And this is inspired by the lesson done by Elder Manata Zagba in South Carolina. And he was just speaking on how the truth is a grind, man. And this really is a grind, and this truth should constantly consume more and more and more of our day to day and who we are, okay, and what we do, because this is what we do. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. It says, wherefore the brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things you shall never fail. And it's we have to be occupied in this thing, man, and not just on camera but off camera, man. This should consume us, man. Like someone that's an architect, everything they do is rooted pretty much in architecture. They're always looking for some type of advantage. As a man, when you have a craft, whatever your craft is, you should always be looking for some type of advantage, some type of way to be innovative, in your craft. That's why men that play sports, okay, they're always, doing some type of workout, doing some type of diet, doing some type of, getting different massages. And they're doing these things so they can have an advantage, an edge, okay, in what they do on a daily basis, man. Okay, so they can be more efficient in their craft. They're always doing things repetitive, you know. They're real strict on how they get sleep, Why? Because they're trying to, max out within their craft, man. And we should be doing the same thing in our craft, man. You know, Like, it's easy to get complacent. Speaking to myself first and foremost, it's easy to get complacent and just start to be mundane and go through the same go through the same, routine, but really not, becoming efficient, really not being diligent in our craft, man. You know? So when you go to this word diligence in the Greek,
Strong's G 4704, spudazo.
Spudazo. Okay? And it says to hasten, to make haste, to exert oneself. Okay? To exert oneself. All right? Hey, we really gotta exert ourselves in this thing, man. And every brother according to their own portion, because you can't look at a brother and mimic exactly what he do, but a brother should inspire you to do more within our lot. We can look at brothers and look like, we can see brothers how they moving, and they could inspire us to maximize our lot, man. We gotta really work for this thing, man. It's some nights you gon' hey, you gon' it's gonna be some late nights. It's gonna be some early mornings, man. If we want it, we can't say that we want anything if we ain't willing to wake up early or go to sleep late for it, man. And that's not an everyday thing, but sometimes that's just how it be. Okay? Yeah, you gonna have a hectic day and things go off. Well, guess what? These lessons gotta get off. Damn net. Babylon ain't gonna have me bogged down, man. Babylon shouldn't have us bogged down, man. And then we are shit. Some gotta change, some gotta get cut off, some gotta move, man. Cause hey, I gotta get this off. We gotta get this word off, man. And that's the spirit that we should be in. Okay? Because if you not willing to sweat for it, you don't really want it. If you ain't sweating for it, then we don't deserve it. If we ain't sweating for it, we don't deserve it. Okay? If we ain't willing to do what no one else is willing to do for it, we don't deserve it, man. And that's why Jacob's trouble is going to see, are we willing to do what no one on the earth is willing to do, all right, for the kingdom? Are we going to get uncomfortable on the level that no one else is willing to get uncomfortable for the kingdom, man? Are we ready to lose loved ones and siblings or whatever we got to lose, whoever we got to lose for the kingdom? Okay? It's blood, sweat, and tears in this thing, man. Okay? It's gonna be some tiresome nights, man. Hey, you might see, I know y'all brothers, sisters done seen, brothers, you know, dozing off. Hey, this is what it is, man. This is what we do. Cause them niggas rap about what? Being in the studio all day, all night. Okay? The athletes rap, they talk about being in the gym, being on the field, running routes after practice, running routes. Well, the scripture promote us to have that same fervency, man, that same vigor. You go to 1 Corinthians 15, okay? 1 Corinthians 15 and 57 said, "But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." See, we already have the victory. We already won. We just fighting to be a part of that winning team. We already know how it turned out. We just want the spot on the roster, man. Okay? So, hey, we in the time to show diligence, and hey, it's going to be times where you exert yourself, man. Every brother according to their portion, man. It's all about balance. It's a time to rest. It's a time to reflect, okay? But then it's a time to go get it, man. It's a time to get up and go get it, man. Yeah, you want to be a king or not, man? Do we want to be rulers or not? We want to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai or not, man? That's what it comes down to, man. How bad we want it, okay? The hell with a goddamn excuse, man. Okay? Excuses can't exist. What we got coming, excuses can't exist, man. Okay? What the reward is for what we're doing, excuses can't exist, man. Hey, we gotta get to it. We gotta kick those down to get to these thrones, man. Whatever it is, man. Okay? Now, let's get this in 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain. All right, our labor not in vain. Like when like if you work a job and that okay, you get 10, 12 hours of overtime. Like it be Jake amped up to amp overtime because they know how them checks gonna look, man. Okay? How much more in the truth, man? The scriptures say our labor is not in vain. We gotta move like that, like the Lord's gonna reward everything that we're doing, man, on his behalf. Like he's seeing this, man. He's seeing brothers going live. He's seeing brothers add to other brothers' live stream, reposting, sharing, re-uploading. The Lord is seeing all that, man, and he's gonna reward us for these things, man. He's seeing us make sacrifices in our daily life to get closer to him, man. He's seeing us, even brothers, even going hard on their health to be more efficient for him. Okay? The Lord's gonna reward all that, man. Okay? We not doing these things in vain. You see? Let's go here. Let's get this word of abounding, man. All right. Now you go to the Greek word of
Strong's G 4052. Perisuo. Perisuo.
perisuo. All right. In the Greek, and it says to exceed a fixed number of measure. Okay. It says to be over, remain. All right. To be great in abundance. A things which comes in abundance or overflows unto one, something falls to the lot of one in large measure. Okay? To redound, to redound unto, to excel more than to excel, to make abundant or excellent. Okay? So to abound, to go to exceed the fixed measure. Okay? That's where we at with it. Now we're in a time where we gotta really grind for this thing, man. Okay? Hey, it's time to be out here, man, and see each brother as a brother posted, the brother Kazak Bun Yahawada. All right, he posted it. I get that in Hebrews. Okay? This is Hebrews 6 and 9. All right, from the brother Kazak Bun Yahawada. It said, but beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, okay, and things that accompany salvation, though, all right, though we thus speak, all right. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed towards his name, and that you have ministered and do ministering to the saints. The Lord not gonna, hey, we serve a righteous power, and we should have a mindset, man, that we want everything Yahweh Shai has to offer us, man. All right, but we gotta get up and go get it. Okay, we gotta get up and go get it. Like this is a grind, nigga. Everybody in this world, when someone is persuaded in this world, they become obsessed with it, man. Niggas sell dope, like niggas that really out here getting money. Them niggas be possessed, like them niggas really go days without sleeping, man. Okay, and they're doing that in wickedness. They're doing that, okay, for a corruptible crown. Oh, Salaki. Hold on. Salaki. Yo, Salaki. Yeah. That we're wise, you shouldn't go days without sleeping. Okay? That's unwise. And them niggas doing that in wickedness. And they're doing that, to get, high mileage Eve. Okay? Clout amongst other niggas, and temporary money. Okay? Which is going to fade away. But we are incorruptible crown. Okay? As the scriptures go into that. Jake, that's really good in sports, man. They become obsessed with those things, man. They become obsessed with being in the gym, doing drills. They become obsessed with these things, man. Okay, people that's entrepreneurs and all about money. You always see them with them two phones out, man, making moves, man, on the call, making moves, putting plays together. It has become them. So how much more this should become us? Yahweh Shai. He was a walking example of he was this truth. He was always teaching, man. Yahweh Shai used every moment to teach, man. Every time something happened, he would come up with an analogy to teach. Okay? Even though they were chilling, because I was like, he was chilling, he drunk with wine, chilling, at certain little feast, chilling, man. Okay, but things will happen. He was what? He was always teaching. You know, he was always going. Hey, he was obsessed with the kingdom. Okay, and we should be obsessed with this thing, man, more and more. Like I say, each brother, you know, their own portion, because every brother got different portions, man. So it's gonna be a difference, but each brother should always be maximizing and going and trying to go above that fixed measure, man. Okay, like nah, it's like it ain't no it ain't no number. Pretty much, there ain't no quota. Damn, trying to have a quota. Okay, you know, you want to have a minimum, but then like it ain't no way I done did enough this. Nah, man, hell no. If it's something going on, because we prophets, we on duty. Prophecies happen in real time. It could be a breaking news right now. Look, and it's some. Hey, we might have to go into that. You know, when things are hot and heavy, dealing with prophecy. Hey, we got to go into these things, man. We gonna miss some nights of Netflix and chilling. Okay, we gonna miss some nights of hanging out, man. Okay, we're gonna miss a few things, man. You know, the woman the scripture say, if those that have wives, be it though they had none, because sometimes we gonna be grinding, man, and then we'll get to that on the back end, man. Okay, and if we really believe that we're gonna have an eternity to enjoy family, to enjoy our wives, and enjoy these things, then it's really not a sacrifice, man. Okay, it's just the current circumstances, man. All right, but reading on, and it says Hebrews oh yeah, probably. I'm gonna read. It says Hebrews 11:6 and 11. It says, and we desire. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. I tell brothers to burn themselves out or run themselves raggedy, you know. But when it comes to the ministry, man, you know, hey, sometimes it's gonna be uncomfortable, man. When you want something bad, you gotta get uncomfortable for it at times, man. Okay, like I say, brothers, you know, have a balance. Okay, then don't use that, you know, that I gotta be balanced to be bare minimum, man. No, don't try to lean. We can't lean on that, you know, being balanced. You know, to do the bare minimum, man. Okay, nah, man. Okay, cause this the true balance. Cause see, ain't nothing more fulfilling than this. Cause once I do this, then I feel better about everything else that I can do the rest of the day. You know, everything else kind of falling in place. Now I feel better because what, man? Brothers and sisters have been edified, man. Okay, cause that's our duty. That's what we're here for. We was born. We're prophets. We were born to do this. This is why we was born. If we was born of the Holy Spirit, all right, we was born to do this, man. Okay, and that's why this is so fulfilling to us, because this is what we're born to do. Like a wife serving her husband. That's why it's so fulfilling for a woman to serve her husband, because that's what she was created to do. Okay, that's why it's fulfilling for Israelite men to serve Yahweh Shah, because this is what we was created to do. That's why it was so fulfilling to Yahweh Shah to serve the Heavenly Father, because that's what He was created to do. Okay, Hebrews 6:11, it says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Okay, it says, yeah, reading verse 11 again, it says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Okay, hey, that same diligence, man, whatever in your portion. Like I say, that doesn't mean every brother's gonna, you know, have the same body of work. Okay, every brother not, you know, gonna have the same output. Okay, but every brother, all right, should be consumed by this, man. Like this should be becoming more and more of who we are, man. All right, and we find our balance within it. Okay, we find our balance within Yahweh Shai, because that's what everything is gauged off of, Yahweh Shai. We find our balance in it, man. Okay, and the major portion of our life should be rooted in Yahweh Shai, man, serving Yahweh Shai. All right, and it says, verse 12 said that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promise, man. So the scriptures promote us not being slothful, man. Okay, but what, steadfast, all right, in this ministry, man. Okay, having a mindset, hey, this is a grind. It's an actual grind. I'm learning now, like being a wife, and see that's why women in the ancient world they didn't have time to do all this silly shit, put on outfits, take selfies, do these stupid ass TikTok videos, okay, all this gossip and on the phone talking about nothing. They didn't have time to do that. They was grinding. They had to run a household, man, under their husband. When it comes to making bread from scratch and cleaning and making juices and making concoctions and being the nutritionist for the family. No, they had to sweat. They had to get it in. They didn't have time to do none of this silly shit, man. Okay. They had to use millstone to grind. If you wanted some grits back then, you had to grind the corn yourself. Like they didn't have time. Like being a woman, like that's a grind. You know, putting on outfits and looking cute. That shit there ain't hitting on a goddamn thing. Yeah, it's good. You and your woman doing your thing and whatever. Okay, that's cute for that. For that little time block. But then, say we got 23 and a half more hours a day left. What the hell? What's next? Okay, this is a grind, and just seeing like a woman in her element, it gives you a respect for women. Like damn, being a woman, in her element, like that's a real grind, and it's extremely necessary, for a household, and extremely necessary for a nation, man. This thing is a sweat. It's a grind to it, man. Okay, serving your house shot, it's a grind. You're gonna sweat, you know. Watching, constantly watching current events, constantly going into words, reading, fasting, okay, going into history, going into these things, watching brothers' videos, you know. You see, this thing is a work, man. You being a leader, if you're not sweating, if you're not exhausted at times, hey, you're not really leading. We're not really leading if we ain't tired. Not just fatigue, because of poor health, man. But you get fatigued from actually, laboring, man. In this ministry gonna have you tired, man. As we really in this thing, like we can't operate in the comfort zone. Like, nah, you gotta get uncomfortable for this thing, man. Look at our apostles, man. They don't operate in the comfort zone, man. Elder Apostle Gabar, you see him working out, walking, riding bikes, and still putting up the videos, man. Still putting up his body of work, man. Pastor Hart, just, they going on detoxes. Like, they all in. Those men are all in. You can tell how they move. You don't have to question it if those men are all in. And one thing about it, whenever you in any type of leadership position, the thing that people that are under you looking up to see, all right, the people that are under you, one thing that they're looking to see is your consistency and to see if you're all in. They might not say nothing, but they're looking to see if you're all in. And your actions show that. Damn what you saying, damn what we saying. Okay, a woman that you have a woman. One thing about it, she looking at your consistency, and she looking at if you all in. Okay, you see. So in any type of leadership position, for you to get anyone else to be bought in to being all in about what you're about, you have to show that you're all in about what you're about more than anyone, man. Okay. So yeah, man, hey, it's a sweat to this thing. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna get uncomfortable. It's gonna get, it's gonna get exhausting at times, man. But this a grind. Okay? And we have to be circumspect in this thing. I want to get this video just to shift gears. All right. Because people out here bugging out, man. Be suspect, man. Be circumspect, man, especially in traffic. Now, I don't know. Yeah, it's a dog fight, brother. Okay? It's a dog fight, man. We're going to be pushed to the limit. We're going to push. Hey, the Lord going to try us, okay, to the highest degree to see if we really believe, man. If we're really about, what we're saying, Salaki needs some water. You know, the Lord gonna see if we believe like we say we do, man. We're gonna be tested. You know, in the extreme fashion. Now I want to get this because people out here bugging out. You know, you brothers, you sisters, man, be careful, especially in traffic, man. You know, be mindful. There's some maniacs out here, people on edge, people losing things. You know, when you're out and about, you know, people are just losing their goddamn mind, man. You know, so I'm gonna play a little bit of this. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. See if y'all can see that.
Juanito was driving in Chicago when the driver of a black GMC SUV pulled into his lane. He flashed his high beams at her, but she didn't budge, so he just went around her. Evidently, this outraged the GMC driver, who proceeded to follow Juanito, prompting him to turn onto a side street to avoid a confrontation. The GMC driver followed Juanito anyway by reversing and turning down the same street, then cut off and brake checked him. When he finally got around her before a traffic light, she drove up onto the sidewalk to get next to him. She proceeded to flip him off and yell at him, which he couldn't understand through his windows, while another young woman in the back seat waved a baseball bat at him. She then tossed a drink out of the window before driving off. Juanito ended up following her inadvertently since he was headed the same way, and she brake checked him one more time before he swerved around her and drove away.
What are you photographing, boys?
Did he express to you? We're in the middle of taking audio and video. So we're not interested in having a conversation right now. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not okay with me.
It's not okay with you that I'm not interested in having a conversation with you? You're gonna force me to? You better take that mask off, let a little oxygen into the brain there. I don't know what's going on. You feeling okay? What are you, out of your f***ing mind, lady?
Yeah, I'm out of my
What are you gonna
mind.
do?
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna hit me with your car?
Are you out of your mind?
Are you serious?
Do you have any idea that you can't sit there and take photos on federal property
Why don't you go call the
without
cops?
giving...
Why don't you go call the cops and I'll show them the video of you trying to hit me with your car and we'll get you arrested. How about that, smart ass?
I wanna man, I mean do that.
Did you know?
Yeah, and that video is on the brother GMS Salaki. Oh shit. But that video is on the brother page. The brother. Yeah, that's the brother page, GMS dedication. The brother Shaquat down here in Mississippi camp. And he pretty much, you know, just go into all these, you know, people bugging out here, man. It get worse. You had a naked woman, you know, shooting a gun. And she was in traffic, butt naked, just shooting at cars, man. Okay? And he just butt naked, man. You know, the rest of that video, GMS dedication, you know, you can see that, you know, people are bugging out. You know, the brother goes into it. But he had a let me see. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay. Now you said people are being stressed out. It said 83%. Hold on. So you have 83% of people, you know, being stressed out over inflation. You got 76 people being stressed out over the future of our nation. 75% people are stressed out because of violent crime. 73% stressed out because mass shooting. 72 are being stressed out over healthcare. Okay. Um, Increased global tensions, conflict has 67% people stressed out, and the current political climate has 66% of people stressed out. So we're seeing people, stressed out on a whole nother level. Okay, and it's gonna keep getting worse. All right, and these people are bugged out, and these people are on edge, man. So we gotta be circumspect around these people, man. Just want to put that out there, man. Just be more, because as I'm in traffic more, and I'm just observing, people are bugged the hell out, man. Okay, these people, everyone's in a rush, everyone's on edge, everyone, is frustrated, and they're looking for someone to take their anger out on, man. They're looking for a scapegoat. All right. So if all costs, man, let these people have it. Stay the hell out their way. When you're out in grocery stores, wherever, man, just, people are suffering. People are in the grocery store making life decisions, man. Okay, people, operating in the negative in their bank accounts, maxed out credit cards, So be mindful. And I get this here, Ephesians 5:14. It says, "Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but wise." Okay, being circumspectly, man. Circum goes to around, and spec means to inspect. So always be expecting. Don't be walking with your head in the air. Hey, be watching things, man, because a lot of times before something major happens or unfolds, you can see the build up to it. You see the build up to it. So just be mindful of these things, man. You know. So that's the point. Lord will, you brothers. All right, matter of fact, let me finish this. All right, Ephesians 5:16 says, redeem the time because the days, all right, are evil. Okay? Wherefore be you not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And hey, everything circling back to, hey, we occupied in this, man. And the Lord shield us from the madness, man. The more that we stay occupied in this, the more the Lord shields us from the madness, man. And then the more we obtain knowledge and information to know how to move around and understand what's going on to avoid the madness, man. So it's all full circle, man. Everything is rooted back in us serving Yahweh Shema Shai, truth and in sincerity, man. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time I say Shalom. Going by Shalom, Bible, Ball, details soon. Shalom.